Y'all already know who it is. It's your girl, Sugar 9. I want to thank everybody for tuning in to the Need Some Sugar podcast. Today, I have with me Nat Cruz, and we're going to get to know her. Now, I know you, but tell the people who you are.
I'm Nat Cruz. I'm a music artist. I'm a graphic designer, a photographer, videographer, a humble woman, a godly woman. You
Amen.
feel me? And don't mess with me. That's
well, I got
it.
10 fingers. Keep going. Think of some shit live real quick.
I'm a dog mom. What else we got?
No, your dog is really cute. I love your dog.
You
I love your
her?
dog via Instagram because I've never seen her in person.
I love that.
Yes. What else? Come on. I'm going to make you go to 10.
I'm a creative director for Woodpecker. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Woodpecker Exotics.
Mm-hmm. What else we got?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I could cook. And
bitch. She's a chef, motherfucker.
I'm a chef, basically. You feel me?
All right, so we know each other because we both went to Cedar Creek. You know, home of the motherfucking Pirates.
Yeah, Cedar Creek.
Yes. So what was your experience like at Cedar Creek? Because I feel like neither one of us are like the same person we were when we went to high school together.
Oh my God. So honestly, it's crazy because when we went to high school together, I used to see you like all the time. She used to be stepping, like everybody knew she. Oh my God.
Because she a dancer.
Yeah, a dancer. For
real. The money now.
Like, for real.
A dancer for money. That's Tina Turner, bitch. And she got an old soul.
Oh yeah, period.
But yes, Cedar Creek.
Yeah, my experiences, I loved it there. To be honest, at first I really wanted to go to Oakcrest High School. Yeah. And I was upset because I actually live like right across the street. So
from Oakcrest?
Yeah, so I was upset my parents didn't want me to go there. But Cedar Creek was like, I think since it was less people, I felt like I got the opportunity to kind of shine more when it came to music.
Yes, that's exactly how I felt as well. Like, you know, I was on the step team, dance team, stuff like that. Mm-hmm. And it was like, I was known a little bit when I went to Gammy, but it was so many people there. And I was just like, I don't even fit here. Like, I was like, everybody got their own thing here. Yeah. It's like Cedar Creek, everybody got to like really show who they are from jump. Yeah, it's not like you're coming into an already established high school like dynamic. We really made Cedar Creek, you know, what it is. And also I felt like the good thing about Cedar Creek is we didn't really have like the jocks and the cheerleaders and the nerds and like it was no stereotypical like high school groups. Yeah. It's like we all hung out with each other. Like the nigga on the football team smart as hell, so that nigga goes to motherfucking you know the AP classes. Like
I'm saying, yeah, honestly I felt the same exact way. It's crazy because I felt like I knew most of the people, like I mean unless they were like a freshman and I was like a lot older, but I felt like for the most part, if I ain't know you, you knew me.
Exactly. That's
how I felt about you.
Like literally, I feel like everybody in the school, and this is no cocky shit, but a little bit. You feel me? I feel like everybody knew who I was, and I just always would be like, how the fuck do they know who I am? Like, I know that I'm like this girl that's, you know, on the dance team, on the step team. They always give me the motherfucking mic at the pep rallies because, you know, it gets lit. But it's like, how do everybody know me? Like, it's like, it felt like everybody was like, oh yeah, that's Suge. Like, as if we had a conversation before. Yeah, and half the people in that goddamn building I ain't talked to.
They were trying to get to know you. How you feel about that?
I mean, I'm a very social person, so it doesn't really bother, like, I mean, not bother me, but it doesn't make me nervous when people want to have a conversation with me. That's a main reason why I started a podcast, because I'm like, bitch, I like to talk. Shit. So I might as well record it and see if people fuck with it. My main thing is if you know, don't agree with something I'm saying or something I'm doing, still get to know if it, and this is if you didn't have a conversation with me prior. I feel like get to know me first, and then you might see why I did what I did. Don't make my first impression. Like, I know a lot of people were like, thought that I was like a bully in Cedar Creek just because, you know, I got into a fight in a locker room with some unknown person.
She deserved it.
But it's not even like, now that I think about my altercation with that female, because I'm not saying her name. I'm so sorry. No.
Pay for the promo.
and it's no hate to her, because I have no hate in my blood for her to this day. I didn't have no hate in my blood for her when I fought her. It's just, bitch, who you talking to? That's all. Like, bitch, who is you talking to? And then the gym teacher was like, Miss Brennan, she was like, because I was like, girl, say something else to me. I'm gonna slap the shit out of you. Miss Brennan was like, excuse me, bitch, like a teacher.
Slap the shit out you too,
exactly.
I was
like, I looked at Miss Brennan. I said, oh, you want me to say it again? I was like, I'll slap the shit out of you. Like, and it's just like at Cedar Creek, I feel like after that moment too, a lot of people looked at me like I was like a bully a little bit. And also it's my demeanor and I'm big. So it's like, and I'm like, what am I trying to say? I'm outgoing. Yeah, I'm outgoing. Mm-hmm. Like I have a resting bitch face. I'm big and stocky a little bit. And I just carry myself, my head high, shoulders back. So it's like I feel like that makes people a little standoffish to want to talk to me, but they're kind of intrigued by me because it's like, bitch. And it's like, that's not even on no cocky shit. It's just, I noticed that about people. Like before they meet me, it's like, they kind of want to know like, who is she? But they have like a ill taste in their mouth until they talk to me and I smile and I joke and I, they see that I have a bubbly personality and they're like, oh, you're really cool. Like my nail tech just was telling me, she was like, yeah. I was like, no, she's a sweetheart. Oh, you see my nail? Yeah. Shout out to Nail Narcissist on IG. Yeah, my baby Leah. No, she really rips my nails each and every time. But I do want to ask you, because you said you were a musician, I want to ask you what inspired you to do music.
It's a good question. Honestly.
It is, right? I'm smart.
Yeah, it's a good question. So I actually got gifted a guitar from my grandfather for like a birthday, and that kind of started music for me.
You got a deep meaning for it. Yes.
Yeah. So that kind of started it. I took lessons for a minute, but I grew up pretty poor for real, so
me too.
Mom said, "Them lessons is cutting out soon, baby." Right, YouTube Academy.
I can't. Yeah, no, but YouTube Academy is free. Mm-hmm. It's free, and you can learn some shit. I learned how to glue a lace down, bitch, on YouTube. Because I'm not paying no hoe $200 to put glue on my forehead that possibly later on down the line could give me chemical burns, bitch. I'm just want to look cute today, not for $200, hoe. But like, so your grandpa gifted you a guitar and it was Murder, She Wrote from there. You just fell in love with the craft. So you play instruments and you also make music. So tell the people where they could find your music.
I'm saying you can find it Natcruzmusic on Apple, Spotify. We got Amazon Music, Deezer. We got Tidal. We got, everywhere, period.
Almost every streaming platform you could think of, Natcruzmusic. You heard? Family, what I say? We are a family. So go download cousin songs. Thank you.
OTF.
Only the family.
Only the fam.
All right. So I do want to ask you, who are the 5 artists that you're listening to right now? Top 5 artists.
All right, I'm not gonna lie, 5 is a lot because I'm the type of person that.
Damn, I thought I was like, let me not put this question because she gonna say, damn, I got 20. She said 5.
That's crazy because I like listening to like albums. I don't know if you do that. I know a lot of people will skip around songs, but I'll really get in the car and just play a full album.
SZA's SOS album.
Okay, period.
SZA's SOS album. I can play that front to bike to front, and I can play it on shuffle, bitch, every single way. So I do want to ask you, who are your top 5 favorite artists you're listening to right now?
All right, right now I'm listening to this guy called Chris Patrick. Sean put me on to him.
Sean Carson.
Yeah,
shout out to Sean.
He put me on to them, and he's pretty dope. He's like a chill vibe. He's pretty like underground. I'm listening.
Those be the best music.
I'm listening to some SZA too. You know what I'm saying?
Her whole album.
Her album is fire. I just got into G Herbo recently. I used to think he was annoying,
no disrespect, Herb. No disrespect, Herb. Herberts. No, I can't get with it. It sounds like you are chasing the beat. It sounds like you constantly are coming second place in track.
Oh my
I can't.
God.
It's like. I can't. I love G Herbo as like a personality and a person. Like him on IG and shit is hilarious.
His Twitch was funny as hell.
You get what I'm saying? Like he's a personality, so it's like I could fuck with him as a person, but then music.
I'm done. Who else?
Not me.
Let me think.
How many people was that? I was supposed to keep count.
That was 3.
Yeah,
that was 3.
2 more.
Dang, you see how I'm saying?
I mean, if it's 3, it's 3. You don't have to do 5.
I've been listening to. Oh, Don Toliver got some new music out. It's a little vibey. I like that.
What? His name sounds so familiar.
Don Toliver.
He did a song with SZA because I think I seen featuring Don Toliver on her album.
I think so. Maybe.
Is it Open Arms?
He has
it's either Open Arms or Used. I think it's Used.
He got this new song with Gorilla in it, and that shit go crazy.
See, I love every single genre of music. Like, I can find a song in every genre of music that I love. Like Lady Gaga's Million Reasons, that is my song. And you can't tell me I ain't grow up on a cow farm somewhere. I don't know what states have cow farms, but yeah, you can't tell me that I ain't like, I love, country music, reggaeton, like everything, hip hop, alternative music. Yes, I can find a rock and roll song that I like. I love everything. I always use this same scenario when I describe my, music taste. If I were to pull up in an all-black tinted SUV blasting music, you wouldn't know who the fuck's about to get out there. An old Spanish man, a young Spanish girl, a black man, a black woman, an Asian man, some tobacco chewing white boy. Like, you don't know who about to get out of that car. You don't know if fucking Paris Hilton lookalike about to get out there, because that time when I would blast that shit with no care in the world.
In the Tonka truck, blasting what she blasting.
Exactly.
You mind your business.
You wouldn't know who the fuck is, but you're gonna be staring at the doors until I come out, because you're like, who the fuck?
That was exactly what I did when you pulled up today. Actually, I was like, who is that? I
forgot what I was playing. I probably was playing some rap.
I'm like, okay.
Because I feel like when I drive, I listen to rap. Because, bitch, pedal to the metal, ho. Like that, hold up, wait a minute. That makes me... Exactly, that makes me drive fast. But, like, I notice in the house, that's when I want to listen to SZA, and that's when I want to, like, have a vibe, especially after I mope. But, my top 5 are... Did you name 5?
Yeah. I think I got.
She
5.
trying to get out of it. She like, I'm not thinking about no more.
I got 5.
So my top 5, of course, SZA, because that's who I've been listening to. Her whole entire album since it came out, I've listened to that shit back and forth, forth and back. So SZA, ESTG, and
I just got it.
Yes, me and my bro always call him STG. Because my bro Dominican, you know exactly who I'm talking about.
Who you talking about?
But we call him STG. So SZA, ESTG. Rob 49. I don't know where he from, but 49. His aggression in his music, like, I love aggressive music, right? I actually want to make a song. We're gonna talk about that after this.
Okay, let's talk about it.
I'm scared though. I feel like I'm gonna make like fighting music. I don't know. Like, we knocking and bucking, because I feel like I'd be hype. So I said Rob 49. Anybody Spanish I'm listening to right now? No, not yet.
You don't like Bad Bunny? Everybody likes Bad Bunny.
I love Bad Bunny, but right now he not in my top 5. So SZA, ESTG. I'm talking about people who I'm listening to now.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think that's it. I don't have 5. Whatever.
See.
So
talk about me.
Yeah. So on the same, lane of artists, what is your song of the week? It could be old or new. What have you been playing over and over and over and over and over? Yeah.
My new song, Promise Me, is out now on all platforms.
Everybody, you heard her. Natcruzmusic, Promise Me, on all platforms.
Period. And if y'all don't give me the streams, I'm going to stream myself. You feel me? That's how I
know that's right. No, but let that be your song of the week by next week. Thank you so much.
I want to know what your favorite song is. What's your favorite song of the week?
My favorite song of the week is Rob 49 featuring Lil Baby, Vulture's Island Volume 2.
Oh, Rob 49.
And just from that song title, what kind of music you think that is? Like, what kind of song do you think it is?
Gangsta music. Some gangsta music, girl.
No. Listen, that song gets me hyped because he comes in, he be like, "You want to tell somebody business? Tell me how you let me fuck." Like, I don't even know like all the words. Have you ever heard somebody from New Orleans talk? Like, they talk fast and all together.
Mm-hmm.
That's how he rap. Like, that's why just now I couldn't even get all that shit out.
That's how my grandma talks.
Oh yeah, that's how. Rest in peace, Wella. That's how my Wella used to talk. My Spanish grandma. I understand Spanish because I'm Puerto Rican and black, but it's like, I understand it when they slow it down, not when it's like, yeah.
That should be crazy.
Hold the fuck up, ho. I don't call my grandma no ho, but but like, hold up. I don't know what y'all saying. I'm trying to be nosy. Y'all talking about, okay, so y'all said nene. That mean y'all talking about Theo, because that's what they call their brother. Like, what nene do?
I know. Tell me more. In English.
Exactly. Like, switch it up. Switch it up.
That's crazy. My parents used to hide like their private conversations in Spanish, and my slick ass, I'm like, that's not gonna work, because I'm learning it. I'm learning that.
But that's my thing. Like, just slow down. Like, I understand it, but I just want you to slow it the fuck down. Thank you, so I can be nosy. So I do want to get like a little sentimental. I want to ask you, if you could speak to your younger self, what would you say? And it doesn't matter it could be younger self as soon as last year, younger self 10 years old. So
that gave me
just
anxiety,
before you answer that question, just tell us what age you're speaking to, like what age of yourself you're speaking to.
I tell you what age. Oh my God, probably. How old are you when you got out of high school? Like 15, 16?
Absolutely fucking not, brainiac. 17. 15, 16. All right, scholar. Like, goddamn.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Well, honestly, I think I'd say, coming out of high school, I was going through probably like the worst time of my life after high school.
So about according to your math, it's like 15, 16. So what would you tell your 15/16-year-old self?
Honestly, that everything is gonna be okay and to be patient.
Ooh.
Because I think the lack of patience ruins a lot of things for people. Because we're such in a rush to get to like the next level, whether it's like money, a job, a relationship, friendship.
It's like we're always planning for the future, but
we don't
the
live
future
in the
is now. The future is now.
The future
never
don't exist.
Comes. Exactly.
Yeah, that shit don't exist.
We here with it.
Saying, that woke talk.
But yeah, I feel you. Like, just live in the moment,
in the present, and
everything's gonna.
I'm still practicing that too, because honestly, I think you gotta remind yourself sometimes, like, okay, we're here with it. When things get too much, I'm like, okay, but today, I got this roof over my head. I got food to eat. My dog's waiting for me.
Blessings.
Yeah. And then that always, once I do that, I feel like I calm down. I'm like, things could be worse, like worse.
That's the most important part to remember is what you just count your blessings, not your problems. Just, what do I have that other people might not? Like, what are other people praying for that I actually do have? Like, you have to appreciate what you have, because there's always somebody out there that has less than you and that's praying to live like you. And you're sitting here, taking that for granted in a way. Like, granted, we all want to elevate and stuff, right? But at the same time, appreciate how you are at every single stage in your life. You're going to get to where you want to go with, of course, dedication and consistency, but appreciate where you are every step of the way. Because then when you get to where you think you want to be, who knows, you might look back and say, you know what, when I was going through so-and-so or during this time, I think that was the best time of my life. When the whole time you were anticipating where you are now, thinking that would be the best time in your life. The whole time when you was fucking couch surfing for 2 months, that was like the best time you ever had in your life, because you had fun, you were around your friends and family more, you had time for them. Like, who knows, some people think that losing their job will be the worst thing that ever happens to them, but a lot of people, that's when they get a kick in the ass and motivation that,
sticky note there, because I just started working again, but I've been out of work since November. Oh, that shit hit me. I'm like, because I like work. Like, I like having a routine. So I like going to work. So to be out of work for a minute, I was going through it. But honestly, that shit triggered so much motivation into me to put into like my actual crafts, like my songs and stuff.
I was about to say that, like,
oh yeah,
if financially I could be set for 6 months, I wouldn't work for 6 months. Like, I wouldn't work. And in that 6 months, I plan to accomplish everything. Like, you know what I mean? Or start at least get the ground running with everything that I ever wanted to do as far as like business ventures or networking and stuff like that. Like in those 6 months, I can go to Houston and look at properties and look at, retail storefronts so that I can open my plus size store out there. I can't do that now working a 9 to 5 and being a single mother. Like my baby need me, bitch. So I can't go to Houston and do stuff like that. Like that's really what I wanted to do.
It's coming. It's coming.
It's coming. Yeah, we're gonna manifest that. It's coming.
It's timing. Timing is everything. So if you can't do it right now, that means it's gonna be a better time for you when you really have more time to focus on, like, the storefront end of things.
Mm-hmm. And actually, that goes back to what I would say to my younger self. Now, the younger self that I'm speaking to is between the ages because I went through the same thing for many years. Mm-hmm. So the part of my younger self that I'm speaking to is me from the ages of 8 to about 14. And I would just tell her that you are who you think you're going to be. Everything is going to be okay. Fuck that nigga sleeping on the couch. Don't worry about him. And whoever listens to this, they're gonna know exactly what nigga I'm talking about. But yeah, I would just tell her like, don't sweat it. Like everything's gonna be okay. You are who you think you're gonna be. Like I always said to myself that I'm gonna be something. I'm gonna, get the attention of people and capture their attention and keep it. And be some type of entertainer in some sort of way, right? So me doing this podcast is like perfect because like, bitch, you like to talk shit. You funny, you spontaneous, you quick with it, do a podcast. And now that I'm finally like, my life is like in order where it's like, I don't think something bad is going to happen. Because with me, I'll accomplish shit and keep trying to accomplish more and not stop and enjoy the accomplishment that's right then and there. Because it's just like, oh, all right, well, I started this. I'm going to fuck you up, Juju. Yeah, no, and I'm leaving that in here. I'm going to fuck you up. All right, so now that we done got deep, I want to come up to the surface, bitch. I just want to have, general conversation questions to see if you would pick this or that. So the first this or that is weed or alcohol.
Weed. I'm a stoner girl.
Why?
I'm emotional, to be honest. Every time I drink, I cry. That'd be too much for me.
I can't drink with you. Because I'll be the life of the motherfucking party.
Unless I'm in a club or something. But alcohol.
Like if you're at home drinking or just in a small little setting, that shit make you emotional.
I'm saying I'm a hot mess.
This bitch be in there drinking like, cry me a river.
No, real shit. I don't know. It be hurting my stomach. It don't even taste good. Like, at least weed is like, I could just smoke it. I'm gonna be high for, a minute. Pop a little edible. I'm gonna be high for
I can't. Listen,
minute.
I'm a baby smoker. I cannot do the motherfucking edibles yet. Because that's really something you can't control, bitch. You mean I'm thinking if I eat one of these gummy bears, it's just a little tiny piece of the 1,000 milligrams that's supposed to be in this bag. No, this gummy itself is 1,000 milligrams, bitch. See, See, I got to understand it.
Have you taken too much of an edible before?
I've never taken an edible. That's what I'm saying.
You don't want to get into it at all.
Not for me, not right now. As a baby smoker, no. I smoke the ganja, the tree, the flower. But all that candy and shit and cookies, and that sound good as hell. That's what I'm gonna get after this.
Yo,
give me a little candy bar, a little cookie.
Woodpecker had them good ass cookies that, but they're so good. Sometimes I get carried away. I'm like, I could fit one more, and then the one more puts you over, and you just done up all day.
Have you ever gotten too high?
Yes, to the point of getting sick, but only
sick of what?
Like throwing up, like how you get sick off of liquor.
Throwing up.
Yes, bitch. Yeah, off of edible though. I've never gotten like sick off of smoking, but edibles, if you take too much THC and your body can't handle it,
and you throw up.
Yeah, I was sick as hell.
Wow. Well, my answer was gonna be weed and alcohol. Now that I smoke weed, weed puts me in like a chill vibe where I want to listen to SZA or like some R&B and shit, and then alcohol makes me. I turn meek. That's it. I turn.
You say meek. You turn to meek?
I turn
Meek Millie. Meek Millie.
I turn into meek. If that wasn't clear, I turn into meek.
Oh my god.
Meeketh Million. I turn him in.
Out then.
Listen, I am the life of the party. I love going out with people that match my energy because that shit is a vibe. Like, I don't get me wrong, because I'm so outgoing and energetic and, you know, just happy. I can go out with people who don't match that. That's not their vibe. Like, they just chill and, you know, stay to themselves and be quiet. But it's nothing like going out with somebody that's
match your energy.
That's like, but y'all back and forth because y'all both know the songs, y'all hyping each other up and shit like that. It's nothing like it.
Yeah, I could drink if there's music, but man, I don't know how people just be like drinking in the crib or like.
That's my favorite thing to do is drink a glass of wine or 3, and then just listen to music. Listen, I'm always at the house recording Snapchats and shit of me just singing the songs, like lip syncing the songs, and I post them to Snapchat and Instagram, Facebook, shit like that. Like, and there was a point in time where I stopped doing that for a while, and one of my followers on Instagram was like, "You don't post videos of like you rapping no more." Like, I used to love watching them because you're funny. Because the way I feel music, it's like I wrote the shit. Don't let me rap some fake bitches hero from Philly. That's you would think I wrote the fucking song, and I just gave her the, you know, the demo.
Yeah. I believe it.
I listen. So weed and alcohol both make me want to listen to music. So I like both of them.
But have you been crossfaded?
Yes. And let me tell you a story about one time I was crossfaded. Stupid bitch. Still pisses me off to this day. So I'm at my friend's house, a friend of mine, with my boyfriend, and we smoking, we drinking, and I asked her, did she have Oreos? She said, yeah, there's some in the pantry. Now I'm crossfaded. So I'm crossfaded, I'm cross-eyed, like, bitch. Okay, so I know in my brain I'm telling me, because you know when you get too faded, whether you too drunk or too high, you got to start telling yourself in your head that, like, telling your body, like, okay, you're walking to the closet, right?
Yeah. Breathe.
Exactly. Remember to breathe. But so I walked to her pantry, I opened it. I'm like, all right, I'm looking for a blue thing. Because, you know, Oreos come in that blue packaging. I'm like, I'm looking for a shiny blue, like, you know, rectangular fucking object, right? Because like I told you, I'm cross-eyed at this point. Can't see. So I open it. I don't see nothing blue. I'm like, yo, like, I said her name. I said, I don't see nothing in there. She was like, they're on the second shelf in the red thing. So that was the first red flag. Cause I'm like, Oreos don't come in no fucking red packaging. I was like, wait, huh? Red? I said, Oreos are in the blue thing. She said, oh, no. They're not like Oreos. They're cream betweens. I said, bitch, I asked for Oreos. You gonna motherfucking send me in here knowing you don't have them and telling me, no, it's cream betweens. I want you to kiss between my ass cheeks because that shit pissed me off. Because Oreos are my favorite. So if I'm like, this is my favorite food, bitch. Don't play with me. Don't play with me about my food, right? So I'm like, I asked you for Oreos specifically, and you knew that you didn't have Oreos specifically. You had Oreo alternative. Bitch,
it's like a setup.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. You want to fight me? Like what? Like, is that how you gonna get me to fight you? Is by fucking with me? Like, and my food? Like, she said, oh, no. They're the cream betweens. Y'all should have heard me in there. I was like, cream betweens?
I haven't even heard of that.
Like, she was like, but that's, and then she tried to argue me down because she a Virgo. So, you know, they like to argue back and forth.
Yeah.
And she tried to argue me down, talking about, but isn't an Oreo a cream between? Like, there's cream between 2 cookies. I was like, but bitch, I was like, the brand is Oreo, though. I want the people at, what's it, Nabisco, Nesco, wherever, Sco, okay, up to Sco. I want, like, I'm stupid. But no, I want them to make my cookie. I'm not eating this Family Dollar bullshit. Shout out to Family Dollar, though.
Is that where you? That's crazy. So you didn't try it?
Fuck no! I would never disrespect myself like that. I know. Listen. I would never. No, that's like some self-hate shit.
Between.
Exactly. Damn. You love Oreos, but yet you settle for a cream between. You settling asshole. I'm not. No. All right, let's get off of that because I just got pissed off, re-mad. I'm gonna text her after this and say, remember that time you lied to me, bitch?
I'm upset for you.
All right, so I did ask you what you did and didn't want to talk about. So this next one is a little personal and a little nasty. So if you're not grown, get off of this. So I want to ask you, do you like quickies or do you like full on yeah?
That's a good question. I'm gonna ask you, who's the quickie for though?
Oh my God, she want to go deep into detail
because it does matter. Like
it does.
Who like
you're okay? A girlfriend, like somebody you with.
Honestly, I'm gonna say quickies just because like that's more nuts. That's more nuts if you think about it.
Fucked up my equipment. I almost spit this water out.
Ain't that like more nuts?
She said
we could just have a few quickies and then versus like.
But if you have full on intercourse like love making, you gonna nut a couple times though, because y'all gonna keep going.
Yeah, well, you hope so. I will hope so. Some people ain't built that.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not trying to. I'm not cocky, but I tap niggas out. After the first round, they tapped out. They done. Ooh. And it's just like, I understand, boo. You want a sandwich? I am famous for eating something after I'm done doing the do. One time I made these mini fucking apple cinnamon cheesecakes, and he was in the room laid out.
That's crazy.
Laid out, tired. Mind you, I'm naked eating two. I have two mini cheesecakes in my hands like this, fucking eating both of them. He was like, "What's that?" I was like, "A little cheesecake, you want one?" He was like, "Yeah, let me get that other one that's in your hand." No,
that's
nigga,
mine.
I'm about to go get you one. Cause no, I already have my mind set on I'm eating these two. I'm not about to give you one of mine. That's gonna fuck up my whole mojo.
So you saying you like the full intercourse?
Yes, I would prefer it because that's when I really can get down. Like, yeah.
Oh, you're a performer.
She
coming like a performer.
No, listen, I'm so sorry.
I'm spontaneous, so I'm trying to.
Cause what was we talking about earlier? Ain't nobody about to say I can't suck dick. I'm showing and proving. You came here for a reason, right? And then you came here for a reason.
You gotta show
that. That's why I said that's the only rumor I ever clear up in my life.
Okay, wait. So, where's the freakiest place you've had sex in?
See, I'm not adventurous in that area. Like, I don't think I've had sex in like some outrageous place, like, in a church or something.
Not a church, bitch. I ain't never.
Honestly, within the last year was the first time I had sex in, the backseat of a car.
Oh wow!
Because I always thought I was too big for dumb shit like that. I was like, how the fuck am I about to fit back there with somebody? But I tried that shit out and been doing it ever since. Sometimes you know the pull ups. Y'all know the pull ups. Pull up and pull out.
So the car, that's
that's why I say it's no like super weird place that's like, oh my God, you had sex there. Like, yeah, right in that back seat that you sitting on. I cleaned it though. I put a pillow down. But so what about you?
It's a few, bitch.
Oh,
the movie theater.
Nasty son of a bitch.
Yeah, the movie theater's one.
It's supposed to be quiet in
I've
there.
done it next to a cop too. On the highway in Florida.
Jesus Christ. She said, I'm gonna be Jackass and Daredevil.
I feel like you only live once.
Right, YOLO. That's the motto, nigga. YOLO.
And if you try to give me this nut, like, let's go.
Let's do it. Right here on the side of the highway next to a cop where I can get charged for indecent exposure.
Well, why is he looking in my car? Like, we driving. You feel me? I feel like you.
She said we driving.
You minding my business.
Hey, listen, that is funny as hell. Right next to a cop car. I'm going to always remember that. I'm like, somebody told me that they fucked on the highway next to a Texas Ranger.
Yeah.
In Florida. All right. So my next question for you would be, would you prefer to have a sugar daddy or to have your own independent hustle?
Independent hustle. I feel like no one agrees with that because it's like if someone's going to give me the money, but I don't really care about money like that.
So I agree with you because my answer is the same.
Yeah. For real?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because
I don't want anyone to ever turn around and be like,
say,
well, I gave this to
bitch, you can shove that up your ass.
Yeah, and I'll put tax on it. That's annoying.
Like one time, when I was younger, right? I think my need for me to be independent comes from the way I grew up. And it's like my stepdad growing up used to always like do little shit for me, and he would constantly throw it in my face. Like one time for school, he bought me some black Air Force One. That's when niggas should have knew I wasn't gonna be the one to fuck with. I had black Air Force Ones on the first day of school. And I say that shit with my chest. Exactly. That's how they should have knew I was gonna be a motherfucker. But anyway, because I wore them shits with some white socks.
Oh wow!
I put it on.
Oh wow!
I probably look country as fuck, but back then I felt like the one. But anyway, he bought those white Air Forces. I say white, black.
Yeah, black
Air Forces, and it's like 2 days into the school year, he like, yeah, that's why you wasn't gonna have no shoes. I bought you them shoes. Like, bitch, nigga, what? Like you just bought your stepdaughter some Air Forces for school. Like, why are you throwing that in my face? Because I ain't do the dishes.
Yeah.
From him talking like that to me, ever since then, nobody else ever got the chance.
I agree with you. If someone does some shit like that to me, I don't get mad, but that's ever since annoying. Then,
that like, and like, you know, step parents or parents in general don't realize that things that you say to your kid growing up really will stick with them for the rest of their life. Like I just told you, growing up, always throwing shit in my face that he did for me. And it's just like in my head, even as a young kid, I knew like that's just what you're supposed to do as a man. Like, why do you want to fucking parade for being a man and a provider? What the fuck? You want me to fucking bake you some cupcakes, nigga? Like, and even as a kid, like as young as like 7, 8 years old, I'm thinking like this. Like, I'm like, what? You're supposed to like, huh? Stop talking to me. Like, and it's like ever since then, I've never gave anyone the chance to say they did something for me, like, and just did something for me. Because the way I feel when I do stuff, it's off the muscle. It's just I'm doing it because I got it. Especially when I let people borrow money. I'm not letting you borrow money. I'm giving away money that I don't need or is, you know, it's fuck off money. Yeah. Like I was going to gamble it or go buy some fucking scratch offs or some shit like that. So my friend needs $20. I give people money with the intention of not seeing it back because anybody can, you know, fuck you over for some bread. Like granted, you hope that they wouldn't do that to you to fuck up your friendship, but some people, you know, they'll fucking ruin a friendship over $20. Like, and then at one point in that, you know, situation, it's no longer about the $20. It's about the principle. Like, my nigga, it's really only $20, and you're acting like it's $1 million.
Say that again. It's the principle.
It is the principle. Heavy on. It is the fucking principle.
Like nobody cares about the situation at the end of it. It's the principle.
They be like, but all she did was take your pen. It is the principle. Yeah, she keeps taking shit from me. Like I won't punch this bitch in her face.
Say that. Don't play with my stuff.
Like, but yeah, my answer definitely would be the independent hustle. Like, and it's not even to prove to anybody anything. It's just it feels good. It feels good to know that I've worked hard for these things. Now, don't get it fucked up. You want to give me something, I'm gonna take it.
Period.
Let me say that again. If you want to give me something, I'm going to take it. Period. However, if I got to work hard for it, it's gonna get accomplished.
I'm still gonna get it. Yeah, I'm
exactly. But if you want to get, on the side, if you want to give it to me,
when you want to give it,
so I don't have to go through all that, I'm gonna take it. Because fuck is you talking about? So I want to ask you a question. This is like, you know, one of the hot couples on the blogs now. It's like every move they make, every blog is posting a whole bunch of, you know, little snippets about them, and they're really digging deep into their story. So how do you feel about Chrisean and Blueface's relationship?
Nutty.
You think it's nutty?
I think it's crazy.
Them two crazy motherfuckers. I love Chrisean. That's my baby.
I love her, but I think it's crazy. Like, I think when I seen, what was it? She hit him with, I think it was a Henny bottle and cracked his head open or something. That right there, I was like, oh, wow, yeah, this is some next level shit. But I can't really figure out, like, if it's, like, how much of it, some of it has to be, like, pre-planned. You don't think?
I think
like this bitch just really like.
Honestly, I feel like there's
that shit out of his head. Like what? What?
I feel like with them, like right now, as long as both of them still stay true to who they are and like what their relationship is about, they won't start doing the fake shit, like just coming up with shit just to get the blogs talking. Because the way Chrisean talks on these Zeus shows that she's on is like she heavy on the don't do shit just for the camera, like don't change for the camera. Don't. So I would hope she would stand on her advice to people or what she be saying to people, and not creating fake stories or creating fake problems with Blueface just so they can once again be the latest story on the blogs that week.
Yeah.
So I would hope that they both are some real ass niggas and wouldn't do that corny shit. They just two people that really be having has a toxic ass relationship and has real problems, and because they're both famous, that's why people report their every move. But starting fake problems just to get people talking, that's corny to me. I wouldn't respect it.
Yeah, she seems like real as hell, but
that's what I'm saying.
It's just like, it's just a little crazy because she be on the blogs also talking about how godly she is. So it's like, I don't know if God wants you just doing all this crazy shit to people.
I feel like the people in her life probably feel like, Jesus, take the wheel with Chrisean, take the wheel. Because Chrisean reminds me of one of my friends. That bitch is just off the wall, but I love it because she's just authentically herself.
Mm-hmm.
She doesn't give a fuck that you think she's annoying. She doesn't give a fuck that you think she's loud. She doesn't give a fuck that you don't like that she smokes cigarettes. Like, she's just authentically her wherever and whenever. You know what I mean? She can be in any setting, even though sometimes I be having to get with that bitch. Like, ho, what is you talking about? They're racist here. We're around a whole bunch of black people. Tell me something. Is this some This Is Us type shit or us type? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, but like Chrisean reminds me of her because Chrisean just seemed like, I'm gonna do whatever the fuck I want to do. I don't give a fuck what y'all think about me. Like, save your opinion for yourself or shove it up your ass, because I'm gonna still do what I want to do.
Yeah,
Chrisean is my baby. I really feel like if I met her, we would be best friend. Like, that would be like my little sister. Even though I don't think I'm that much. How old is Chrisean?
I don't know. We gotta get her on the podcast.
Yes, we do. Chrisean, baby, let me interview you, girl.
Let's go.
No, because we're gonna talk about her on these Zeus shows in a minute. But
Baddies,
Wes. We can talk about that now.
Is that the new one?
Uh-huh.
Okay, I haven't started that one.
Speaking
but the
of
last
Chrisean,
one,
she fought another girl on there named Low London, right? So, Zeus producers hyped that up because really Low was saying that she just was inconvenienced by everybody who was late. But Natalie brought it to, and not you, but Natalie. She brought it to, Chrisean's attention as soon as she walked in and set it up as if Lo was just in there talking hella shit about just Chrisean.
Natalie Nunn. She's annoying.
Yeah, she is. But at this point, it's just a job to her. But yeah, so she set it up to Chrisean like Lo London was just in there popping heavy shit about Chrisean, and that's really not what happened. So they sitting on the couch, and Chrisean was like, "So what's the issue with you?" Talking to Lo, and Lo's talking. She's talking with her hands a little bit, and Chrisean. First, she moved a blanket. Then she sits up. Then she completely sits. She sat up a little bit. Then I think she sat up and put her elbows on her knees. Lo, all them different shifts and positions this bitch did. You didn't know she was about to pop.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't even feel bad for her. Can't nobody say Chrisean snuck her. I don't agree with that.
She got fucked up.
Yeah, she did. She had a couple knots, but she still was cute though, and she tried to get her lick back. Because Razor kept saying, you got to get your lick back. You got to get your lick back. Get your lick back. She was like, sis, you got to get your lick back. What the fuck is a lick back? But yeah, she she had a couple knots. Chrisean won. But at the end of the day, I'm glad that they got to squash it in the same night. It wasn't nothing.
Could you take Chrisean?
What, could I beat Chrisean? No, I don't know. I can't fight.
That's your bestie already. You don't even want to fight.
No, I wouldn't want to fight her. Plus, I can't fight. I can't fight at all. I hope no one ever tries to fight me. Please.
I've never been in a fight
because I'm so scared.
I punched one girl once, but it was because, like I said, don't.
Wait, you never been in a fight?
Not really, but I've hit someone.
Yeah, so
it was a quick little don't touch my shit.
You didn't even know you were going to do that. That bitch jabbed her real quick, bitch. Shit!
She took my food. Like, you can't. Don't mess with my food.
You take my food, bitch. You liable. I say liable.
You liable to get killed. I'm like, I get one meal, sis. What are you doing?
It
was the pizza sticks,
and it's the principle.
It was the pizza sticks with the fucking cheese in them. Like, oh no.
I was just.
That's the only good school meal.
I was just talking about the pizza sticks, my nigga. I looked on Amazon. Them shit is $145, but it's mad of them in there. It's like a big ass box. Yo, me and bro was like, I said, yo, bro, we should order this and split it up between everybody. Like, yo, remember them pizza sticks from school, nigga? I got the pizza sticks from school, nigga.
You see what I'm saying? That's why she got snuck real quick.
Yeah, like, oh, you trying to take my pizza sticks?
That's
bitch?
Crazy.
Get a piece of this.
And you know, they used to be like dead ass 2 of them. You get
but
2.
They were nice and cheesy. And I'm gonna order that shit. I'm gonna go half for bro, and I'm gonna be like, we the new lunch ladies. Come to my cafeteria. Welcome. But what the fuck? Oh yeah, you asked me. No, I can't fight Chrisean. I'll get beat up. I can't fight.
Yeah.
At all. Please don't ever try to fight me.
That's TikTok, crazy.
Please nobody ever try to fight me. So if you can't fight and I can't fight, we can't go out together. Somebody has to protect us.
I got pepper spray. I told you that.
That ain't gonna do shit.
What you mean?
Let somebody pepper spray me, bitch. That's not gonna stop me from swinging, bitch. These haymakers is coming, ho. So you pepper sprayed me, but I knocked you the fuck out. So while I'm trying to with my fucking eyes, you on the ground. I done tripped over your head and shit.
What is 2 of us is the teamwork. Like, I'm a spray and you gon'
PSA to anybody that ever try to pepper spray me, bitch. I'm still coming, motherfucker. Godzilla in this bitch. I listen, now that I'm blind because the pepper spray, I just know that you was right in front of me. So, bitch, I'm coming fast. Like, motherfucker, you better back up. That bitch gonna have to fucking do the dash because I'm coming. Shit, you better stop. You gonna try to pepper spray me to stop me. Bitch, the pepper spray burned my eyes. My hands still work. No, but on a serious note, I wouldn't even ever want to fight Chrisean, like, because I feel like the type of dynamic that I could see myself having with her is like a sisterly one. Mm-hmm. Like, we wouldn't even ever get to that point because I would I would try to talk to her because I feel like Chrisean needs people that actually want to talk to her. Like, talk to her. Don't look at her like she's just young or dumb or anything like that and try to talk at her. And she said that too. But I picked up on that way before she ever actually spoke on that. I'm like, she don't like when people talk at her. And it's like they're talking to her, but don't really expect to get a response because they're just saying everything they need to say. And it doesn't even matter how you felt or what you thought. Mm-hmm. So
she did a podcast with B. Simone. Mm-hmm. And that I really like that one because they're more like, you know, she was asking her like more personal questions. It was less like drama involved. Yeah. So you got to see a different side of her, which was cool.
Yeah, because everyone always tries to, you know, ask her about her relationship. Like, no, ask her how was she? How her day going? Like, what's on her mind? Like, if she say her boyfriend, you know, if she be like, my nigga, because you know her voice a little raspy.
I love her voice.
Yes. If she say like, you know, my nigga, then, you know, hey. But at least you didn't bring it up. Mm-hmm. She did. So, but I do, since we're talking about shows on Zeus, is there any other show on Zeus that you're watching now?
Honestly, no. Is there something I should be like? What are you watching on there? I don't watch too much TV, so I want behind.
You not even, matter of fact, scratch Zeus. I want you to watch a show on the network. It's called Now That's TV. It's an app on Apple fucking Music. What the fuck am I talking about? It's an app on the App Store.
Okay.
It's called Now That's TV all together. And there's a show on there called South Central Baddies. Please watch that. Please.
South Central
Baddies. These raggedy bitches. Watch it, please. I love every single one of them. Like, it's like they plucked the hoodest bitch out of every single part of wherever the fuck they at in South Central. Like, these bitches gang bang. They on the fucking reality TV show wearing a scarf and a bonnet the whole fucking time. Chrisean was on there a couple times, but just like it was just like a quick scene and then she left. She beat a big bitch up before. That bitch was mad. Her lip was fucking swollen the next day. And Chrisean just was laughing at her. But she started with Chrisean, so whatever. But
what about Jocelyn's Cabaret? Have you
that's on Zeus. That's on Zeus. And I think she's about to come out with another season.
One,
yeah, and it's they're gonna be in New York. But Jocelyn's Cabaret, I love it for the show, like to watch it, but me actually ever being in a show with her like that, I'd fuck Jocelyn up.
Yeah, she
and I love Jocelyn, but the way she girls, she talked to them girls like they were pieces of shit at the bottom of her shoe, and she was fake with it. Like sometimes to their face, or no, not sometimes, most of the time to their face, she was pleasant, nice, complimenting them and shit. And then it's like when she go in the room and talk to her man or something, or another one of the girls, she be talking heavy shit, and she don't really say that shit to the girls until they do something to make her mad. Then she says what she needs to say. But it's just like
ego.
Yeah, and then she told one of them bitches, she told them bitches, I want all y'all go to y'all fucking room now. Go to y'all room, nobody come out. Nobody come out y'all room. Bitch, I'm grown as fuck. Who the fuck is you talking to? I'm gonna sit right here and be nosy, because that's why the fuck I came out my room. You out here yelling. So now that I'm up, have my robe on like this. Now that I'm up, bitch, I'm like the old lady on the block, motherfucker.
Her man must really like love her, because she's
but
watching
honestly,
her be annoying on TV. So like
they show like more personal scenes of her on Jocelyn's Cabaret, and I could tell like off camera and just in real life, they're like a dope ass couple. You know what I mean? Like she got his back, he got her back. Like they're genuinely in their relationship. You know what I mean? But for the cameras, they gotta, jazz it up and spice it up and stuff. But I feel like when Jocelyn go home at the end of the night with her man and they lay in bed, they have real life conversations. Like it's not about no show shit. Like I doubt she talks shit to her man all day. Like they probably have money conversations.
Yeah, real shit. That's the type of conversations we trying to have.
Money conversations. All 2023 to infinity and beyond, bitch. Money conversations. If it ain't about no money, you have to pay me, because now it's still gonna be about money. Like that's why I ignore half of the niggas in my phone, because I'm just like, what is this? It's not even about them being broke, because I got my own money. Remember, independent hustle. So I really don't care if you broke. I'm just not paying for shit for you. You better come here with something. What Denzel say? I'm leaving here with something. Because, but I just don't be feeling like texting, because it's like another pointless conversation just to occupy my time for the next 10 minutes. Because once I get bored of a conversation, I have no further input. Like I don't want to talk about no more.
I'm not even gonna heart the text.
Exactly. I won't even open it. I have 506 unread messages. I know I've seen people with thousands, but I have 506 unread text messages, and it's not even nothing against the person personally. It's just like, okay, our conversations is really not bringing anything like it's like entertaining. I don't want to like
time. People forget time is like the most valuable thing. Like, don't be hitting my phone. You know what's crazy? I'm about to talk shit because I just blocked someone, bitch. I had to block someone. I don't try to be cute, talk to someone, right? I'm like, we're gonna see who this is. We're gonna see what it's about. Why did this fucking person call me? I swear to God, like 50 times in 5 minutes, and then like 80 texts. Like, girl, I'm snowboarding, and I look at my phone like.
See, that's some crazy.
And it's not an emergency. Like, and you, I just met you. Like, why are you in my phone?
At the most 3 times in a row. 3 times.
Like, you're bugging.
50 times.
Crazy.
50 fucking
crazy.
times.
And
she don't know you like that?
And on fucking Messenger.
See,
I'm like, yo.
See.
Bugging.
See, that's crazy.
I said blocked.
See, I don't
give them an inch and they take the whole damn phone line. Like,
I don't block people.
I had to.
You're
not gonna call my phone like that.
No. I don't block people. I don't, because you about to sit there and feel stupid. I want you to feel stupid. Because once you block somebody, right, and they realize they're blocked, they stop trying to contact you. If they not trying to email you and all that dumb shit. But most of the time, if you block somebody, that usually be it until you might see them in person, then they start their shit. But they can't contact you anymore, right?
Yeah.
But what the fuck was I about? That shit just went.
You finna say that you just want them to feel
that
stupid.
Hitting your no,
line.
Yeah, but if you don't block somebody, you keep calling me, texting me. Like, eventually you're gonna feel stupid, and I want you to feel stupid. Because you blocking somebody, they're just gonna say, "Oh, okay, she don't want to talk to me. I'm gonna see her in person." You don't block somebody, they're like, "Why is she talking to me?" I want your mind racing, bitch. When you think about me,
I just don't like. I really don't like when people call me. So to keep calling me and it's like, I gave you 3 days to get this out your system. You still calling me and I haven't even responded. Like, you're tweaking. Mm-hmm. Who are you?
Yeah, see me, I'm the type of person. If I text you and you never text me back, we never speak again, bitch. Because the ball is now in your court.
Yeah, that's what
so I'm gonna need you to text me. Because if you never text me, I'm never texting you. I need to grow up.
I don't think so.
I need to grow up.
You think? I don't think so.
I need to grow up because I need to consider the facts and I need to consider, things that might be going on in their life. And fuck that. I don't owe nobody that. Period. So I was just trying to extend some grace. You can't extend grace to people these days because that's that little inch and then that mile they take.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's crazy.
I'm like, I might text you, like, have a nice day.
Exactly, like some simple shit.
Yeah, and I'm not finna be on the phone like all day long.
And me, I'd rather you call me than text me because
you know what gets me?
You can get to know me over the phone. Like we can really laugh and vibe over the phone or in person or FaceTime, whatever. You constantly texting me like, "What's good?
I was just gonna say, WYD. What are you doing?
And it's like you ask me, "What am I doing?" Just to say, "Oh, okay, yeah, me too." Are we gonna do something? Like, what am I doing? I'm sitting at home smoking. Like,
yeah. Then an hour later, they say the same shit.
Do you want to come over and I cook? Like, do you want to go out to eat? Do you want to get on FaceTime? Oh yeah, bitch, I could throw down.
I heard you. Yeah, I could throw down. It's crazy.
Tell Bobby Flay to battle me. Bobby, I can cook. Why every time on his show, you remember that show? Mm-hmm. The Bobby Flay show?
Yo, he's intimidating.
And he would always win. That's some hating ass shit. Like, you bring these people up here and they all cooking and sweating into the fucking meat and putting their life on the line and you win. Let some of them other people win, cheating asshole. And I bet you somebody's going to be in the comments talking about, season 6 episode. Fuck y'all. Bobby Flay always won. If it was only 2 times out of 700, bitch, don't tell me the 2 times he didn't win. Yeah. And that shit was up against the fucking Iron Chef or some shit like that. No. Because some of them home cooks and them other chefs, the shit that they made looked way better than the shit that Bobby Flay made. But, I couldn't taste it, though.
What's your favorite thing to make?
Like my favorite meal to cook? I think it would be, all right, baked macaroni and cheese, yams, and I make like these chicken breasts and I cut them in half and I stuff them with stuffing, peppers, and onions. And then I bread them with breadcrumbs.
Goddamn.
Put it in the oven. And then when it's almost done, no. Over the breadcrumbs, I put gravy, but then I put it in the oven so that the gravy can get like crispy on the breadcrumbs. Girl.
Hey, yo, did y'all hear this?
That is my favorite. And then also like with that, I would make like mini strawberry cheesecakes or something like that.
So basically, Thanksgiving 2023 is at your crib.
I had a Friendsgiving.
I know, I missed that.
Yeah, I invited you. Yeah, y'all see?
Mm-hmm. I did. Yeah, I did miss that. I was out of town.
But yeah, listen, the food at my Friendsgiving, soon as I put it out, that shit was going.
I bet.
Soon as I told everybody they could eat, that food was going. And then it's like the only thing that was left was like the beni, which is pork, and not everybody eats pork, so that's why I made chicken wings and stuff. Like I made a lot of other stuff that didn't have pork in it, so them chicken wings was gone.
That's crazy.
Mind you, while the chicken is frying, I'm in the shower, and everybody is out there waiting for the chicken to be done frying, and I got in the shower. Listen, I have the best get-togethers really because there's no structure. Like it just come vibe, then go home. Because you ain't got to go home, but you got to get the hell up out of here by a decent fucking time. But yeah, you got to come to my next one. I don't know when. I want to have a game night, probably sometime in like May.
Yeah, like a summer vibe.
Yeah, like to bring in like the summer months, like sometime in May. I'm gonna have like a game night.
We're gonna do
because I can, we could be inside and outside. Like y'all can play Pong outside and shit like that. So.
We're gonna play that.
It's lit. I might during that one though. I might like make little finger foods though. I'm not making no baked macaroni and cheese and nothing like that. Like I might make rice, like empanadillas and like little finger foods, like sandwiches. Yeah. Like I might make one side or something, like a fruit salad and shit like that. But as far as like cooking, like no, absolutely not. Love y'all, but if it's a game night, I'm not making a full spread, and ain't nobody paying me. But I do want to thank you, Nat, for coming to the Need Some Sugar podcast. It was such a pleasure to have you. It's a vibe. You coming back, right?
Girl, period. We about to get more Chrisean. We about to get Chrisean on the podcast.
You know who I really want to interview? I want to interview Cardi B. I feel like me and Cardi B would be best friends.
That would be lit.
I feel like Cardi B is my dream interview.
That streamer Kai Kent, you be watching? You and him will be funny.
I've never actually sat and watched any of his stuff, but I've seen like clips and I thought he just played games, so I just scroll past
you
it.
And him would be funny.
But yeah, my dream interview would be Cardi B. So Cardi B, if you ever hear this, Cardi B, Belcalis, love you, sis. But Natalie, once again, thank you so much for coming to the podcast. It's really been a pleasure. Once again, let people know where they can follow you and where they can find your music.
Yes, it's Natalie Cruz, Natcruzmusic on all social platforms. Go download that music and make sure you subscribe to this podcast because she's coming with the bangers this year.
You already know where to find me. Personal Instagram is Sugarna. That's SUGGAHNA. And the podcast Instagram is Sugar Podcast. That's SUGGAH. And y'all know how to spell podcast, bitch. Love y'all. Bye.